This is Alex. She's a fundamentalist Christian mommy blogger. Alex currently has 6 living children and a baby. Alex is currently pregnant with her 14th pregnancy. Alex's current pregnancy is what is called an ectopic pregnancy. This is when the blastocyst, so the small ball of cells that is growing, is meant to normally implant itself into the side of the womb. But sometimes it does not and will implant itself in a different position outside of the womb. And this can become very dangerous because you effectively have a baby growing in a part of your body not designed to have a baby grow in. The type that Alex has is called a cesarean scar ectopic. This is when the blastocyst implants itself into the scar tissue from a prior cesarean section. And Alex from Growing Goodings explains all of this on her own Instagram. She even lists out the incredibly dangerous medical conditions that can result in her loss of life. But after all that, she ends with, quote, "We have chosen to conservatively manage my C-sep with Chloe and give her and I a chance to come out alive on the other end after seeing a second doctor." Her first doctor told her that she would die. Her midwife told her that she needed to terminate. She tried to call her husband, who was busy at work. She tried to call her priest, who was also busy. She tried to call the priest's wife, did pick up, looked up the condition, and said she would pray for her. She talked to her midwife, who said, "Alex, I saw the ultrasound pictures. It doesn't look good." And then she herself saw the pictures and she realized that this was the actual condition. But then she decided to go on to look for survivor stories. And keep in mind, this is a condition that is fatal to most people. The second opinion, of course, confirmed the first, saying that she must terminate the pregnancy, and also noted that the fetus had an irregular heartbeat and probably would not survive anyway. But if she did not terminate, that she would indeed have a fatal outcome. And when she told him she would not, he turned to her husband and said, "You need to make her terminate." And while this is a tragedy on its own, because Alex has a huge social media presence, she is influencing other people to do similar activities. Here she asks a new parent's question. This question says, "Have you heard from other moms who survived and baby did too? As a new parent, I'm curious." Which she answers, "Yes, so many more survivors than not, to be honest." Of course, Alex, those non-survivors they're dead. They're dead, Alex. They're not alive anymore. That's why you can't talk to them. If you don't know a lot about Christian fundamentalism and how it affects women and children and families, I highly urge you to read Wild Faith by Talia Lavin. It is very new, it is very good, and if you have a Spotify account, you can just listen to it on the audiobook. There are a lot of fundamentalist mommy bloggers out there who are spreading medical misinformation. This one is just particularly dangerous. And unfortunately, this is not the only medical misinformation that Alex is spreading. She's also trying to say that a juice that she makes and sells can cure anxiety, depression, and OCD. I'm worried for Alex. I'm worried for her kids who are now being pulled into a fundamentalist Orthodox church. But I am more worried about her 158,000 followers and the millions more who see her content that might be tricked into thinking that a fatal decision is indeed a good and moral one. And that is something I'm scared about.